Hi everyone, this is Sophie from Bright Opal Tarot. I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube for the past couple of weeks. Um, my family, well, my brother and his daughters got COVID and they got over it in 2 to 5 days. And I was very worried about them because they're all asthmatic. And here I am. It's day 7. Triple vax. Listen, be if you haven't gotten your hi Stacy, this is going to be a short video. Thank you for joining. I was saying I'm triple vaccinated, and I hi MK Karen, happy Valentine's Day. Hi Teresa, it's nice to see you ladies. Thank you for coming. So I'm on day 7 of COVID, and I'm still pretty stuffed. And I have had my 3 vaccinations. So I think that had I not gotten my vaccinations, I would be one of those in the hospital. And I'm very happy that I had mine. Thank you, Twena. Thank you for coming. This is going to be really quick. Thank you, Stacy. Um, 3 weeks ago, I participated in a class for remote viewing, and I recorded some of the things that I had in a visions, and I'm not very good with timing. So basically, my coach is calling out times, and we basically say what we see. Yeah, I am. I am. Day 7. So, yeah, still COVID, and I'm not one to have fevers usually, and I did have fever. So yeah. So it's nasty. I thought I was stronger than that with my 3 vaccinations, and I was like, oh yeah, no problem, guys. I'm gonna get through this in no time at all. But there are people that are much worse than me, and I'm glad that I got my vaccinations. Very, very glad. Hello, Teresa. So the first, basically, the way my coach does remote viewing is we go through a meditation session, and it's a love and light based meditation session, and it's very soothing. And the first things that we try to look at is to see if we can find any positive message to come to us. So that's what we ask for, but we let our mind go blind, blank. I'm blaming COVID for that. We let our minds go blank. And after that, messages will come to us. And I'm one who tends to have a float over the earth, and I will see things. And I never really recorded my remote viewings because I see like Celtic Tarot Sheila and Whimsy, and they're very precise um, in in their predictions, and I am not. I see images. So, for example, I saw the ghost boats floating towards Japan in 2018. Those were boats that actually left North Korea because North Korea was going through a famine. Famine. Um, anyway, they were running out of COVID brain. I don't know what that is. Stacy, what is COVID brain? I have brain fog that goes with fibromyalgia. when your brain is fried, which isn't usually my case. Anyway, the North Korea was okay. Yeah, I do have that. North Korea was running out of food, and they were sending North Koreans out on boat to go fish. And those poor North Koreans didn't know how to use a boat and how to fish. And and they didn't want to go back to North Korea unless they had fish with them, but they couldn't get fishes because they didn't know how to fish, and they would die on the sea. And often those boats would float all the way off to the coast of Japan. And I could never understand, ghost ships, and that's what I had, and those were the visions that I had had. So Tonga Tonga, the volcano, we had a remote viewing exercise in December, and I saw a flash in the South Pacific, and I was interpreting it, and then I was taught not to interpret my visions because I thought that was another bomb going off with North Korea, but it was actually the volcano blowing up, and I saw it as clear as day. So what I'm going to do is basically share with you some of the things that I saw, and we'll see what happens. So in February, what I was seeing was that um, all we are saying, the song "All We Are Saying Is Give Peace a Chance," and Xi Jinping was there singing it. Bonsoir de Montréal. Ah ben, ah ben, ah ben. Bonsoir. Um, the Hilariant history of Magistry Jacassier, is that it? That sounds interesting. Okay, so yeah, so I could hear people saying, "All we are saying is give peace a chance," and Xi Jinping was amongst the people singing that. I later found out that Xi Jinping was asking countries to not have war during the Olympics. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yes, please, if you could hit the like button, that would be very helpful. Also, as I was floating, I wasn't sure if it was in Europe or Asia, or it might have been like the Eurasia part of the globe. I could see clear blue skies, white mountain tops, and it was the peaks of the mountains. And I heard tubu or buktu, butu, something like that, but I don't know what that is. Then I think that's my interpretation, but I think a volcano might have blown up because in those mountains, because all I saw was a very gray, dark sky where the ground might have been green. Now it was raining and it was acid and it was yucky and muddy, and there was only clouds and misery there. I'm wondering, is that Ukraine? I don't know. But the sky was gray with smoke, and you couldn't see through that smoke um, to see the firmament, like the blue of the sky. It was gray with smoke. Now, here are some weird things that might relate to Trump. We don't know. In March, I saw a chain gold with diamonds. I'm going to go down right away to, because I saw a lot of jewelry. In June, I saw earrings, white gold, and the silver part was what was going through the ear, and the rest of it was gold. And then in August, I saw a ring, rose gold ring with diamonds. So in March, it was yellow gold. That chain was yellow gold with diamonds. In June, the earring was gold and silver. And in August, it was rose gold. They all had diamonds. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know why I saw those things. I don't know. We'll have to watch and see what happens. Okay. March, gold chain, this gray sky over a green country, wet and rainy. And at first I thought it might have been like Scotland or Ireland. Hey, Katie, I'm alive and not whining. Katie had to suffer a lot through my ongoing COVID adventure. I had to go to the hospital on Friday to get checked, and I didn't want to go. So I was whining to Katie about it. And Katie held my hand the whole way there. That was very nice of her. Okay, April, I've got sunshine. You know the song, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. So I had that song, and then in May, I got tulips that were blooming. I Isn't May early for blooming tulips? I'm not too sure, but one of the things that I saw was this. There are elementals out there that are helping us with the earth. I saw fairies, and they are helping us with the earth. So they were watering the tulips so that they could grow. I thought that was interesting. Okay, uh, June, run. Why do I read run in June? I read run. So I don't know what that means. Run. Um, what else did I see? Because I'm not an automatic writer, because I I tend to spell out as I write, so I lose my ideas, and it kind of takes away from my concentration. So I voice record my remote views. Unfortunately, the recorder didn't work, so I I kind of you know um, went from memory, and since I have none, okay. Now for the election, the message that I get is you need to vote, and you need to help people vote, and you need to help motivate people to vote. Otherwise, you'll lose your democracy. I'm sorry, I am being very blunt about this, but that is what it is. You need to vote. And whoever wins, there will be a little bit of civil unrest in December. Some saw some of it in March. I didn't. but I saw it in December. So there is going to be a little bit of civil unrest in December because of the election, probably. Now, that's my interpretation getting in the way. I need to get away from that. Um, Another thing that I got was for the 2023 elections, the presidential elections, I see Biden alone on the stage. I don't know why. Whenever there is a debate, he's alone. Nobody shows up. So, you know, I see Pence, Pompeo, and Biden. Biden is always alone on the stage. Is it because it's not going to go to be challenged? I don't know. Also, oh, that one is cool. I think that one you're gonna like. When we looked at the January 6th committee, I saw Stone behind bars, and I saw Trump in a cell jail, in a prison cell beside him, but there was no bars. I think that Stone is going to be going to prison, and Trump is going to be interpret streams. She's thinking of having a class if you are interested. Yeah, that is so cool, guys. Ali from Art, Heart and Soul Connected is thinking of having a class to interpret dreams. That is very interesting. Um, so I think that Trump, who is in prison, but there are no bars in his jail cell, is because and I think Katie and I talked about that. There was I think it has to do with Trump being in his own prison, in the prison of his own making. So the things that are kind of that are kinds of weirds to me is the tulips in May being watered by the fairies themselves to help them grow. And the jewelry, I can't help but think, is it related to Trump or to the January 6th? It has somebody's selling jewelry to make money. Is it Melania trying to? She's running out of suits to sell, so she's selling her own jewelry. I don't know. And um, that volcano thing, or maybe it's Ukraine and something is going to blow up. We need to send love and light to Putin. We need to ask that Putin's heart and soul be lit and guided by love. Love for his country, love for his fellow human beings in the earth. Because he is, he's been in, um, he's been um, in a solo kind of environment, or another solo, a remote environment where no one can get to him for the better part of the past 2 years. And I think that he is going downhill in his own mind. He's not playing crazy. He has completely fallen off reality. You will see him getting crazier soon on the news. That is from Katie. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that is kind of scary. Oh, you were talking about Trump and you see Putin going down the same road. Well, Putin, I think that he's been there a while. Oh, why would Putin turn down a call from Ukraine when he had this whole thing? Um, I might do a reading or two, because foot, um, Footprint Tarot Chrissy is on. So, but let me see here. Let me see if I can read. Thanks, Katie. Can feel you. Why did Putin knows what he's going to do, contrary to what they say on the news. Putin knows what he's going to do. And taking this call from Ukraine, the Ukrainian president, is not something that is part of his plan and would change anything to him. I know, I felt it. And he sees this guy as being a just a comedian, you know. Just give me 1 second here. I'll fix my screen a little bit. Okay. The Queen of Cups. The Hierophant. And the King of Cups. Oh, lots of emotion there. He's playing with the emotion. He's the Hierophant in the middle. And he basically is playing with everybody's emotion, including Biden. And Seven of Wands. And the Page of Wands. He has his plan and he wants to keep his plan. And he's trying to take the high road. Thank you very much, Candy. He's trying to take the high road. And with the Page of Wands, he sees Volodymyr Zelensky, something like that, the guy from Ukraine, as a child. And frankly, that guy came out a little bit as being a little immature when he started joking with about making Wednesday a national holiday of unity. I think that the Ukrainian got he's basically the Ukrainian are trying to rally behind him. It's not easy. I don't see this as being an easy thing. It's kind of I see this as being a little whirlwind. And And Putin is playing all that as the Hierophant. He's manipulating all of that. He has his plan. Ukraine is part of Ukraine is part of um, Russia in his mind. And as the Hierophant, he's trying to get that back. Okay, he wants to have his Russia back. When he's done with Ukraine, where is he going to go? He's going to get Moldova. Are they part of NATO? Kazakhstan, he has them in his pocket already. That's not a problem. Um, he wants NATO to scale back because he wants to have Poland back. He wants to have Slovenia, the Czech Republic back, and Slovakia, and all those people. So taking this call from the Ukrainian president was not something that um, was going to do anything for him. And with a death card, there's a rebirth, and that's what he's seeking, the rebirth of his Soviet Republic, what he was born into. And but he's gonna have to walk away from all of that. I don't think that this is going to work very well for them. So yeah. Is there any more questions? I was only going to come for 5 minutes, but I just wanted to share with you the remote views. Let's do a 3 cards poll. Is Russia going to attack between now and Friday? Is Russia going to attack Ukraine between now and Friday? Yeah, they are. People are going to be out in the cold. They're not very well prepared. And then there's a tower moment coming for them. Oh, Stacy. Yeah. I think we should send that suggestion to NATO. Of course, they won't take it seriously, but you know, when there's the Belarus. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Belarus. I got a message about Belarus. To watch out for Belarus. Right now, many think that the front would be where the pro-Russian separatists would be, but no, it's going to come from Belarus. Well, I think when you look at the pictures, it's kind of evident. And the other thing that I got was the Queen. We have to pray for the Queen. The Queen is sick. I don't know if she's going to get through the Jubilee. Well, she officially got to her Jubilee anniversary recently, I believe, but the celebration in June, I don't know if she'll be able to attend or not. She's getting on in years. So, yeah. So I'm getting winded and I'm getting bored. Linda G says Queen was going to pass soon. Oh, really? Let me see. Yeah, she's we have to pray for her. Okay. And I believe that you get May, okay? And I think the Jubilee holidays were for June, right? Yeah. I'm lousy on timing, so I can't say, but I think she is very sick now. And she's just, wanting to be comfortable. She doesn't want to get really and I think William is going to get the crown. I don't think Charles will be able to. He'll be too sick. Okay, I'm gonna read on Charles. I don't know why. I feel we know about the Queen. What about Charles? Let's read on Charles. Is Charles going to be crowned king? Yes, but from his bedpost. From his bed. It's coming full circle. Oh my God. When I thought of William, I thought of the lion. Yeah, me too. Because you know what, we can say whatever we want about the monarchy, but the monarchy is not the most popular thing here in the province. But she's not. She hasn't had an easy life. She had a, she didn't have an easy life. Do you get that William will be a king, or do you get that? Um, do you get William will be king, or do you get that Charles will be king, but he won't be a real king? Like he'll be king, but the Prince of Wales will be the Prince Regent, meaning he'll be running the show. You get William will be the king. Okay. Shortly after some event. Okay. Anyone else wants to? Will William be king after the Queen's passing? Because Charles is what? He's 75 now? 70, 75? Second door of COVID, if you will. That's not. I think Charles' reign is short and William long, yeah. I'm gonna look at Charles' health. How is Prince Charles' health? You mean short like months, not years? Yeah. That's what I think too. I feel like he's going to be crowned in his bed because he's sick. I don't think he's going to have a coronation like the Queen had, like most regions have, most monarchs have. I don't think he's going to get to that. Yeah. Mm. The Two of Wands. The bedposts. I know it's looking at the options, and there are options that they're going to look at. But I see the bedpost and this person looking out the window from the bed. The Nine of Swords. You know, his lungs is going to be sad, and yeah, she would be the queen. What do you call it? Because the queen is given her blessings that she would be queen consort, and in the judgment. Okay, they're going to look at the options, and there is a lot of anguish as to the way the British are going to look at Queen Camilla, Queen Consort Camilla versus King Charles, and how the reception. So when I say they, I'm talking about the corporation around the monarchy, because we all know that what runs the monarchy is not really the monarchy, it's a corporation around it. With the judgment, there are going to be some decisions made where they're going to use Prince Charming over here, which would be probably Prince William. And I don't know, some people say he's popular, others don't. I thought he had somewhat more charisma than Charles. And then the Wheel of Fortune, his destiny will be fulfilled. And that is what the British will want. That is what the British will celebrate. And Charles will basically, I see him. I know this is the judgment card, but I see his spirit here. Like I see a spirit departing. So when I interpret it the other way, with just with the imagery, I see this person is on the bed, between the bedposts. There is some anguish as to how to run the country. They don't want to let go though, but yeah, they're gonna pass. So you know, there is a lot of thank you, yes, thank you. Thank you, Stacy. This is for entertainment purposes. Oh my God, the next card was the death card. This is for entertainment purposes only, based on my interpretation of the cards, my feverish interpretation of the cards. So take that with a grain of salt. And I've been on for 40 minutes, so I was supposed to be on for only 5. I'm going to go now and go back to Chrissy from Footprint Tarot. She's an amazing reader. And um, yeah, so I wish you all a good night. And I'll see you soon. I love you all. Bye bye.